Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Planz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Well, I want to go here, brother. You from Hollygrove, right?
Yes, sir. 17, Uptown, Hollywood.
How was it like coming up in Hollygrove? I mean, we hear Wayne talk about Hollygrove.
Shout out to Wayne. Me and Wayne, Wayne lived a few blocks away from me. And me, him, Mack Maine, we used to, like it was, so my family was a big family.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to be on the porch, my sisters and cousins and them used to be singing. I had the light-skinned cousins that all the fucking dudes wanted. So Maine, Wayne, all of them used to come by the porch and we just used to walk around the neighborhood. Funny story. I never forget this and we always laugh about it. One day we walking around and we would stop by Mack Maine's. When Mack Maine played, you would come to the corner and go to the right. He used to have his basketball goal, always good.
Yeah, he's good. I recently saw a video of him
Shout out to
shooting.
Maine, that's my dude. We would stop there and play basketball. I'm talking about young, man. We was like 10, 11. But that was when you walked around the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you used to do on Saturdays, Sundays, or in the summertime. You walk around the neighborhood and have fun. We would go to his house, or even whoever it was, if they had a basketball goal, and we would all just play. And Wayne sometimes would play, or he wouldn't, but he would be rapping all the time. My sister, who was just like, my sister don't give a fuck, she like me. One day she just told him, she was like, we was walking in the street and she was like, man, shut up, all that fucking rapping. And he was like, man, I'm gonna be one of the biggest rappers in the world, you just don't know. My sister was like, you ain't gonna be shit. So now whenever I hear him or see him, I'm like, he told you, dumbass, he was gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is fun, it's not funny simply because, you know, and that's my sister and I love her to death, but this is just how we are. This is how, not me, not saying me, we and my family. I mean, this is how society is. When you say something, you're being cocky, you projecting, but you really are projecting what you want. Mm-hmm. That man was just projecting what he wanted his life to be, and it was. He didn't just become one of the biggest rappers. At one time, you could say Wayne was the biggest rapper for a long run. So, you know, and my sister, you know, just being somebody in society, man, you ain't about to be that shit. Okay.
And it's crazy. You just mentioned about Donald Trump, and we saw him endorse Donald Trump.
Yeah, which is crazy, which is whack.
I mean, he had his reasons, I'm pretty sure of it, but it is what it is now. I want to take it here, man. Street talk.
Okay.
Man, your content is always going viral.
I appreciate you.
It's always going crazy. Street talk. Now, funny story, like you said, that you told me.
Mm-hmm.
So we just had some beignets, right, chilling.
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned Supa. Shout out to Supa.
Shout out to Supa, 100%. I don't think I do an interview without talking about Supa.
Tell the viewers what Supa told you years ago, before she was Crayola Case and all this.
Before Crayola Case, before there was probably 250,000 followers Supa. Maybe 200,000 followers Supa. Supa told me, show your face. And I was like, hell, I ain't about to show my face. You know, I was known for certain things. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm not about to show my face. That's some weird, this is some corny shit. To me, it was corny, it was weird. Supa said, show your face. I said, and she said, listen, show your face. Her exact words, either show your face or I'ma show your face. I'm like, why? Them hoes gonna love you. This is a woman talking to you, you know. Them hoes gonna love you. And then you can show them that you do music, you know what I'm saying? You can make money off this shit. This was when I ain't think she knew. I'm looking at her like she wasn't super the fucking multi-millionaire yet. You understand what I'm saying? So in my eyes, it's like, man, it's no respect. Respect the Supa, no disrespect. But she know exactly how I am. She know I say what's on my mind, so I'm just being honest. I was like, man, she need to shut the fuck up. Like, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about me when I show my face. Like, it's just whatever it is. But being the man that I am, I did what she said because she was even though she wasn't the Supa she is now, she was still in a better position than me. So I knew. See, that's the problem. Most men don't know how to follow a woman. I knew at that moment I needed to follow what she said because she was in a better position than me. So I did what she said out of faith, like, I guess. Like, if you say so.
Yeah.
And I did it. Mm-hmm. And sure enough, the numbers shot up. And then she was like, show him you can rap now. She'd hit me up, like, you know, show, you know what I'm saying, boom. And she'd be like, yeah, post that. Mm-hmm. And then she'd take my shit, she posted me rapping. One day she'll post me doing some comedy. The next day she'll post me rapping. And then she'll put it in my inbox. She'll be like, watch how these bitches I be having to watch behind me. Watch how these bitches gonna be. And the numbers will shoot up. And you'll see fucking, 25,000 comments. Bitches just, you know what I'm saying, where he at, who he is, boom, boom, boom. So, and I just, listen, bro, I follow. I know when to lead and I know how to lead. What's up, brother, man? I know how to lead and when to lead, but I follow. You know what I'm saying? So I knew when to follow. You gotta know when to follow. If you don't know how to follow or when to follow, you're not never gonna know how to lead. And I tell people that all the time. You can become whatever. Niggas be like, man, nigga a general, nigga a colonel, nigga this. One day he was a fucking soldier. He had to get to that point. But he had to know how to follow and he had to know how to do what they asked to become that general, to become that captain, that lieutenant. He had to be a soldier and show them that he could do what he needed to do. And I'm that type of nigga. I'll follow anybody if they making sense.
Yeah. Straight.
I followed her and I appreciate her because it got me where I'm at. And she told me, you gonna make some bread off this. And she was right. Yeah. And I just appreciate her and I'ma always show love to her. I'ma shout out. If I become Jamie Foxx, I'ma sing at her fucking wedding. If I become fucking Tupac, I'ma fucking shoot a movie she want. Whatever she want, if I become Bill Gates, I'ma do whatever she need me to do because she pointed me, and this ain't no dick ride shit, cause you don't never see me in pictures and shit like that with her. She'll ask me to come certain place, hey, I'm having a this, I'm having a that. I just don't like to be around a whole lot of people. So, and I don't take, some people will take the opportunity, man, I just want to be up on the Supa, I just want to take a picture with. I'm not that type of nigga, I'm my own man. So, I won't go. But that lets you know I'm not no dick riding nigga. I don't have to be up under, but I still respect her.
Yeah.
So,
and speaking of that, we were talking about, people know who you are in New Orleans, but it came to a point where you was like, I'm not nobody. I'm just this.
I still feel that way. I still feel that way. Shout out to Chuck Moolah. I'm gonna keep saying Chuck Moolah name because even when I played football, my pops told me a long time ago, whenever you do an interview, you talk about two of your teammates and you talk about your coach. It could be different teammates next time, different coach. You talk about your receiver coach, you talk about your defensive coordinator. You just talk about other people. Because the interview is about you, so they going to talk enough about you. But you do what you need to do to talk about other people, to give them some shine. My pops taught me that years ago when I played football, so I'm the same way, so you're going to hear me talk about other people. Yeah. So shout out to Chuck. Chuck got me out the house one day. And if you really want to be honest, Chuck got me out the house and I really just wanted to go out because he was with Tu Blanco, remember? I was like, man, I need to be with her. I'm trying to be up under her. Yeah. Trying, you know what I'm saying? Get a feel for what she got going on. Very beautiful. She rap her ass off too. Shout out to Tu. But I just love beautiful women. So I'm like, man, where she gonna be at? That's where I need to be. So I went out with him for 2 nights. We just out in the streets. And he used to tell me, bro, you don't understand. Like, people know you in this city. Like, people look at you like a celebrity. I'm like, nah, we just going everywhere. And, I would stay protected simply. That had nothing to do with being a celebrity. It had nothing to do with having followers. It had nothing to do with nothing. I would just protect myself simply because, you just never know your past gonna catch you. You just never know nothing. So I'm like, I don't take no chance.